Good morning, I'm live in Los Angeles, California for the new Namaste Today. Good morning, my friend, and Namaste, and welcome to the new Namaste Today in the Zodiac weather. My name is Stepº20 Witecki. I am the Sensei to Sirius joy, here to stand in my heart and walk in the light. It is a pleasure to light walk with you today. I'm lovecasting live outdoors in 5 dimensions on this beautiful temple of Gaia on Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God, Friday, April 10, 2015. And things have been intense in the last 20 days. But it's about to get a bit more intense. That's because step 20 rules the day. When step 20 rules the day, that means we're taking it to the passionate level. And this is passionate level in Aries. That's passionate willpower, passionate ego, passionate sex drive, passionate revenge if it's negative, right? So we're taking it to the passionate level, and because of a grand trine in fire, because of other planets also in fire, this is going to be a passionate spring and summer, my friend, where we're going to be opening up. So today, step 20 means it's time to feel and protect, and I'll talk about that today with the timing of the planets in the cosmic clock. But before we do, let's first tame our brain, shall we, with the phrase of the day. I feel my passion today, and I am ready to protect. I feel my passion, and I'm ready to protect. Now, really what we want to do is be mindful of our feelings today. If we're not mindful of our feelings, I feel my passion, then we might be bouncing off of other people's passion or wrongly react to something we don't want to react. This is Aries. This is the time when you really can make a fool of yourself very easily. So we want to be mindful of our feelings today. I feel my passion, and I am ready to protect. That means I'm ready to take a step away if I need to. I'm ready to take a minute for myself. I'm ready to tell a person, no, this is not the best time to have that conversation. I'm ready to take the time and space, that's what 0 is, to protect my passion. And this is super important, folks, because we're going to be in passion for the next 10 days. So you might as well go ahead and log that in right now and make it a daily habit. So today, once again, I feel my passion and I am ready to protect it. And so it is, because I said so, I thought so. So the serious step of the day is step 20, and technically this is a day that is ruled by emotion, or Cancer, or the I feel state of awareness. Now the I feel state of awareness is our wisest state of awareness, because the emotional state is capable of carrying information from all the states. We feel our love, we feel our body, we feel our belonging, we even feel our thoughts, even though we may not be able to pick up on them. So emotion is really the state of awareness that any master needs to learn and be on top of. And so today you are starting your year with the Sun in Aries, learning how to deal with emotion for 2015. So looking at the architecture of incarnation, the emotion is very powerful. It comes in very powerfully in the first dimension. It comes in powerfully again in the second. But as you can see here at the top, it rules the entire third dimension. Every day for the next 10 days, we're going to wake up in our feelings, and we're going to have something to feel about it. So you want to ground and you want to take care of it. Now let's look at the chakras and the colors of the day.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Looking at today's chakras, well, it's root, right? Our root is on fire. And it is. So if you're not getting exercise, if you're not getting proper sleep, this is going to throw your whole day off. It's going to throw the whole being off. So you want to root yourself with your root chakra. Then we open up to yellow today, and that is the solar plexus. So when people get weird feelings in their gut, it's usually the yellow chakra that's spinning around. So you want to do some time to clear your feelings, be on top of your feelings today, be mindful of how you feel. And then, of course, we have 2 chakras that control whether or not we are protected. One is behind the throat chakra, and one is behind I manifest. Each of these today needs to be kind of attuned. So, we feel like someone is talking about us, I think that's the throat chakra. And when you feel like someone stabbed you in the back, that's the back of the I manifest chakra. So you want to keep these chakras attuned and enlightened, right? So that you can just go ahead and flow with the day. And if you just even are mindful of these colors and where they are, you're going to find you flow a lot better. So let's look at the depth of the astrology today in the cosmic clock. So looking at the cosmic clock, the first step is step 20. The sun or God or I love is putting energy into our hearts today and into our passion bow. Step 20 means we are officially in the third decan or third dimension of the Aries vibration, and we are going with the flow. Now Mercury, our mind, has moved to step 21, and it has passed the sun while I was on hiatus. And maybe that's why I had to I was with Mercury trying to catch up and change my show. But now that means our thoughts are ahead of us, that we are grounded in our emotion and our minds are thinking ahead, that we're always planning ahead, always moving ahead in our feelings in that direction. So Mercury is our mind is on the future, and 21 means our heart, what our heart wants in the future. So be mindful of what your heart wants and how you're feeling. But probably the most exciting news to report to you is Jupiter is direct. Jupiter is finally direct. It went direct in the last 3 days, and this means that our love stories are moving forward. In your zodiac weather, I'll talk about what each of the 12 signs is going to be moving forward now finally with their story. Jupiter continues direct and all the way into Virgo, so you're going to see a lot of changes on the planet, and this ego that you are creating now in Aries is moving that forward. So what you feel today, what love you allow yourself to feel today, lines into this Jupiter direct and starts to move it. Now Jupiter is kind of basically where God is watering your soul garden, so everyone's heart is going to get watered in a big way. That's going to be just things that you love and people that you love and things that you want to experience just coming into your life. So you want to be prepared to take care of that opportunity. And we are creating reality as well. That's because Mars is at step 7. Now that's our aggressive energy. It's important to watch Mars now because we're in Aries. Mars is the ruling planet of Aries. And with Mars in Taurus, that means all this passionate effort you're going through is to create a new life, a new reality, Taurus. And today your efforts, step 7 with Mars, are more godlike or serve the soul, which is good. We want to serve the soul. Venus herself is way up, also helping us to manifest. She's at step 28 today. Step 28 is the Grandmaster Taurus step. So that basically means that we're planting seeds for the highest and we're making sure the lowest is spiritual in our reality. Now looking at our Tower of Truth, you can see God has climbed the tower. We're at step 20 now, and we have Mercury ahead of the game. So we're going to have 9 more degrees to go. That means it might get more pressure each day. Now this is a 2-part day. That's kind of the way it is as we move into the summertime here in North America. So for most of the day, it is step 20. But as the sun begins to set, the sun itself moves to step 21. That means our heart actually move into what we've been mindful all day. So it's very important, like I said, to be mindful of your feelings and to be mindful of your heart, because at the end of the day, at sundown, Friday night, you will be feeling it. So let's add this all together and give you a little guidance for today in today's Joy Quest. Your joy quest, should you choose to accept it, is follow the yellow brick road. I know I've said it before, but that is what step 21 is, and it's what I say in every personal reading. When people get lost on their way, the way the universe leads us out of the darkness is one step at a time. That's why I teach it in the step process, and I focus on one step at a time. It will get you to where you want to go. But when we're on the path of our personal dreams, it's been my experience that what your heart lights up for is your way out. So it's up to us to be mindful of how we feel and be mindful of where the yellow brick road is in each moment. Today I feel this way, and in this moment the joy is moving over there where I can get a better view. Or the joy is, you know what, rolling up the window because I don't want to hear it. Or the joy is getting a piece of candy because it's yummy. Brick by brick, step by step, you follow the yellow brick road. You follow it into your heart and you just move to each little brick. What you're going to find is, if your heart was wanting to meet somebody interesting, it might be you going into the store for that piece of candy that met that person that was interesting. It literally is our heart's desire that leads to the next step. So follow the yellow brick road, my friend. Now, if you're watched over in our personal Sensei network, I'm going to be texting you at least 3 times a day about this yellow brick road. One at 9:09, what your heart is looking for today. And then at 11:11 a.m. your local time, I'll be texting you what the keystone is to opening your heart. Now, I've texted you that before, but I want to keep reminding you how to open your heart, what is the keystone. And then at 3:03 p.m., I'll be texting you where all this Jupiter fortune is heading in your personal life. And now let's go on to today's telepathy. I'm going to be sending you a little telepathy today. I'm going to keep it simple because I'm out in the garden. In a traffic red light sort of situation, I am thinking of one of these colors. Which is it? Is it number 1, red, number 2, yellow, or number 3, green? I'm sending you the answer, and I'll have the answer for you right after this. One of the problems with love is we don't know ourselves well enough to know who we want. Introducing Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. You send us your date of birth, we send you a custom video, and we'll talk all about you. The kind of charisma you have, your personality, are you funny, not funny? What's a perfect romance? What's a perfect wedding? What's a perfect home? And what not to do with you. Find out the secret to your heart at secretsofbirthdays.com. End all the uncertainty. Order one now. Soul Garden. And welcome back to the new Namaste today. So for the answer to today's telepathy, I am sending simple primary colors in the form of a traffic light. Was I beaming to your head the color red, number 1, 2, the color yellow, or 3, the color green? Which was it? It was green. Can you guess why? Well, green is love, my friends. Green is outdoor, green is nature, and green is your heart. So think green today, and if you thought green, well, maybe your heart needed a little green too, is what your heart wanted to hear. So for today's rock and roll gospel, I'm bringing back a Master Aries for another time this transit. We already talked about him once, but he's appropriate at least 3 times a month in my opinion, Elton John. And I know right now he's getting a lot of press because he's in a kind of bitch fight with Dolce & Gabbana, but that's all right. He's a brilliant musician, and I thought the most appropriate song for today is Rocket Man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really the tone to take. If you are feeling anxiety today of everything taking off too fast, put on the song Rocket Man, because he's blasting in outer space, but he's very chill and cool about it. He's reflective, and I think that's really what it's about. When you start taking off with your passion and you feel like a rocket man, try to just keep chill and enjoy the view. You know what I'm saying? But before you come down with a rocket man, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters today, and a little tribute to what Jupiter is bringing for gifts, starting with step 0, the Scorpios. Sunny and pensive today for the Scorpios, but I've got some good news. Even though you're in your mind and you're bouncing back and forth, you are passionately now moving forward with career. So look for career opportunities around the corner. Step 1, the Leos, sunny and hyper aware today with the moon in Capricorn, but Jupiter means your stardom is happening, your new charisma, your new personality, which is why my Leo rising is outside, by the way. Step 2, the Cancers, you're sunny and sentimental today. You're going to be expanding your net worth. So I know Cancers, you always put nurturing first and other things first. Put money first right now. God is gambling on it for you. Step 3, the Sagittarius is sunny and productive today. That means you're going to be manifesting, and you do deserve it. But guess what? All your luck and fortune is with love. So the Sagittarius need to reach out and go for it right now. God, universe is on your side. Step 4, the Aquarians. Cloudy chance of anxiety with all this Aries energy today. But you know what, Aquas? Your fortune is in partnership. You definitely want to team up now, Aqua, because the universe is dropping really cool team members on your plate. Step 5, the Geminis. Cloudy chance of anxiety on this Friday. But the good news is all those great ideas, all those great conversations are going to come true. So Geminis are expanding in their fortune when it comes to thinking and communicating, what they do best. Step 6, the Librans. Cloudy, nesting, and resting today with this moon in Capricorn. But your social popularity and the real role you're supposed to be in is now moving forward with Jupiter direct. Step 7, the Pisces, our God service providers. Sunny and social today, but you are moving forward with a new daily life. So, you know, Pisces are all chill. They like to be in the moment. Go get a work style that suits that vibration. It will also pay money, says Jupiter. Step 8, the Capricorn, sunny and cool with the moon in their sign. And right now, your fortune's a little different. You know, you are a mountain that doesn't change, except right now. God is actually going to pay you to change and give you all the resources necessary for whatever makeovers you want to do to yourself. The birthday, step 9, Aries, sunny and professional today, probably working on your career and moving forward, but you have the greatest with Jupiter and Leo. Anything you love, anything you dream about, children, you name it, is what God is going to be supporting. So step by step, take advantage of Jupiter today. Step 10, the Tauruses, like myself, birthday period coming up soon, just saying. Sunny and learning today for us Tauruses. You're going to be expanding your home and foundation. And you know what's so funny? I was wondering what that meant for me until I realized I have to move in about a month. So I'm like, oh, thanks Jupiter. I'm assuming that Jupiter will pay for it. Step 11's the Virgos, sunny and childlike today. But it's time now to expand your faith. And you might go, oh, that sucks, my faith. No, you don't get it. If you live in your faith, everything will come out the way you want to. So live in your heart, dream about it today, Virgo. It's gonna happen if you apply the steps that I teach. So moving on to our Lightwalker Parade. If you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. We thank you ahead of time. And if you want to be our friend on Facebook, come to soulgarden.me. And if you'd like to purchase a reading with me or any of my other products and services, you can visit soulmart.me. I thank you ahead of time for all of that. And don't forget to check out the Modern Mommies. The ladies are back giving practical advice for women raising children, which is pretty much applies to half of the people on earth, right? These ladies are fantastic and I appreciate them. They are in our playlist if you'd like to take a look. And check out Christy Stereo, another light worker I walk in the light with. She does a 2-week kind of astro musical presentation of the stars, and it is also live in our playlist as well. And I appreciate you, by the way. Hey, this is the start of a new me. With Jupiter going direct, I'm going to be outdoors now. I'm going to be traveling the country, visiting people in cities, staying there for a while, shooting in city parks, and really just kind of keeping it on the DL, just to be myself and expand and meet people and live in the light and experience outdoors. So I want to say I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful that you allow me to change. I'm so grateful that you give me a little time off when I need it. You can see it pays off if I invest in myself. So follow my example, my friend. Invest in yourself first. It's okay. If they love you, they'll come back. Have a great weekend. I'll be back on Mondays outdoors. And remember, I love you and live, love, be. This is just so ironic.
So